Are we starting over? What are we doing with this?
Yeah, we'll just start over. It was only 13 minutes. All right. Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Platinum Achievements Podcast. 14 minutes in, we realized our audio wasn't or I realized my audio wasn't recording, which blows. It's me. It's Gary. We're back. Long story short, we haven't recorded in a while. One, because Gary was off gallivanting around. I've had some life issues that are hopefully resolving soon. Sammy's been sick. Sammy's getting better. Sammy's into some new games like Minecraft and doing pretty good at Cars 3 Driven to Win. What else? What else did we talk about? I think we hopped into you after that because we didn't really get into much. It was only like 13 minutes.
Yeah, I was just talking about how I went to a couple gaming conventions since I was on the podcast, an anime convention, a concert.
Oh, the poop cast. Sammy pooped on the potty. It was good news.
Oh yeah. We're changing this to a poop cast.
Yeah, my wife stepped in some
officially.
of it. He did a good poopy on the potty. He got a sticker. He got a really cool. His reward was fire truck Mater Mini. So
I want a sticker every time I poop.
I do too. But yeah, continue where you were. You dropped. You've been spending way too much money.
Spent way too much money. Yeah, went to see 3 Days Grace and Breaking Benjamin.
Ooh, I didn't know you saw them. That's pretty cool. I like Breaking Ben.
I literally just said that like 10 minutes ago when I first talked to
No, you said you went. No, you said you went to a concert. You didn't say who it was.
I did say who it was.
You know what?
I said who it was.
Wait, maybe you said it when I caught that the audio wasn't recording. So like my mind went blank.
maybe you're right. Yeah, but yeah, 3 Days Grace is freaking amazing in concert. Breaking Benjamin was good too, but like 3 Days Grace like stole the show.
Well, are 3 Days Grace is still? Are they still the original band? Because I know Breaking Benjamin is just the lead guy Benjamin, and people keep coming and going.
So they broke apart. They split apart in what is it, 2012, and then basically like the co-singer guy was he basically became the main singer. And then the kind of shitty thing that I found out, because I was listening to this other band that sounds a lot like 3 Days Grace. It's called what are they called? I can't remember the name of the band, but they sound almost exactly like 3 Days Grace. And the reason, because when he left, he started his own band with somebody from Stained and from another band. And I was like, that's kind of fucked up. But he ended up coming back to the band like last year. And I can tell there's definitely a quality drop when he left. Like listening to the albums, like it's like really good, so kind of good. And then when he comes back, it's like, goddamn, this is really good. You know what I mean? Like some people, I think he's just better at writing music than the other guy is. But now they're basically like both going to be lead singers. They're just kind of like alternating, and I guess he's still going to be in the other band too. It's like, goddamn, dude, like a lot on your plate, much.
Yeah.
But
did Breaking Benjamin play "Blow Me Away"?
Yeah,
as they need to.
And they played a freaking snippet from Halo the entire time too. I was trying to record it and post it in the Discord, but it's like, oh, this file is too big, and I'm like, I was gonna tag Colin in it because that's his jam too. But yeah, dude, it was so hype. It was so good. That freaking Arkansas gaming convention I went to a few weeks ago was sick. I spent hella money. Josh made out with me and gave me COVID. Naughty. I had to basically eat some of my paycheck because I had to take 2 unpaid days off from work, so that was cool.
Very nice.
Yeah, but now the nice thing is, I basically made a list of games I wanted to look for, like retro games, when I was there, and I only kind of made a small dent in my list because I gave myself a $1,250 budget on games, and it sounds like a lot, but there was a few games that I spent like $200 on for like a single game because retro games are ridiculously expensive now. But I was talking to my girlfriend about it. I'm like, yeah, I was like, I'm happy with what I got, but I'm a little bummed that I didn't get everything I wanted from the list. And she's like, well, next time you just need to give yourself a bigger budget. And I'm like, well, how much? And she's like, I don't know, like $3,000.
Dude,
and I was
she's
like,
such an enabler.
did she
She's just like my wife.
I was like, I know, I'm like, did she just literally give me permission to spend $3,000 at the next convention we go to? She's like, yeah, if you start saving now, because we're gonna try to go to this one in July.
Yeah, you enjoy
It's
that.
in,
You enjoy that attitude now, because once you get married and have a kid,
Oh, I know.
that's gone.
Once we have a yeah, we already talked about that. Once a kid's in the picture, it's like, yeah. But I was like, okay, cool. So I'm gonna start saving now because we're gonna go to this. There's one called the Southeast Game Exchange that it's in South Carolina, and it's like 30 minutes from where one of her best friends lives. So we're literally just gonna crash at her place for like the entire weekend. So that'll save us on some costs at least. But
Yeah,
I'm pretty stoked for that.
Let me know when you come to one up. Let me know when you come to one up in the Philly region, and we'll hang out.
I gotta look to see if there is one. I mean, I feel like they're all over the place, like all over the United States. I keep finding out about more and more. Like, oh, there's one in freaking where was that? There's one that just happened like a week after the one I went to, in I think like Oregon. Yeah, like Portland, Oregon, the Portland Expo or something like that. But yeah, they're all over the place. So I might actually look and see. I'm over here just like going to expos, visiting people at the same time, killing two birds with one stone, you know? It's kind of cool.
Were you able to pick up a copy of Operation Darkness?
I wasn't looking for one.
Ooh, you should look for it. It's a holy grail.
Yeah, isn't that one of the most expensive 360 games?
Yeah, and there's a used game store by me that has a copy for like, I think it's like $90 or $80. And I want it, even though I'd never played the game.
Yeah, I got a bunch of random stuff. I got a bunch of GameCube games that I've been wanting. Like I picked up. There's like that $200 game I was talking about was Fire Emblem, Path of Radiance. I think it's what it's called on GameCube. It's like one of the most expensive GameCube games. I got Eternal Darkness on GameCube. I got a bunch of stuff. Pretty stoked. But what was I gonna say? It's kind of mostly been just general life stuff. Been playing a bunch of random stuff. Do we want to segue to what we've been playing?
Sure. I thought I had something else to say.
I was gonna say I don't know if you wanted to go directly to that or.
I'm just kind of lost looking at Operation Darkness. Such a weird game.
Mm-hmm.
So for those that don't know, I believe it's a turn-based RPG, or tactical role-playing game, where you're a British SAS officer fighting in the European theater of World War II, and at some point, dragons and vampires show up. So, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, first of all,
nice.
you have 60 shopping days till Christmas. So there's that. And then
it's actually close this time. I remember before we were talking, you're like, "Oh,
close.
you only have 340 days."
It's always
before
closer,
like
man.
when it was the beginning of the year. That was funny.
Let me see. What have I? Oh, that's not the right notepad to look at. Books read, game completions. Yeah, let's see. September. When did we stop record, or when did I stop recording? Let me pull up my achievements and my trophies. We'll go over that real quick. I'm sitting pretty at 744,300 even on the achievements. Trophies I don't believe has changed at all, but I'm looking at loading it up. 141 plats, 952 golds, 1197 silver, 2791 bronze. Definitely finished Anthem Forever Go. The Exit 8 I did twice. Great game.
Oh, I was gonna ask you, did you ever finish Anthem on Xbox too? Because I know you're doing the Xbox one as well.
Well, that's what I've been playing on my Xbox, my guy.
I'm not trying to like
spoilers.
Yeah, sorry, but the reason I ask is because I was thinking about it earlier, and the way my brain works is if I don't fucking think about it and like bring it up right away, it'll be gone forever. But I was gonna ask because I'm still kind of considering it.
It's not hard. It's not a hard completion.
Yeah, I'm just worried about the length. I know you said it took you like what 50 hours or something like that.
Yeah, and my Xbox run is gonna be a lot longer just because what I've done for a while is you can't be in the frontier or whatever, and not get booted, but you can be in the hub world, like your your town. You can be in there. So I would boot it up and then like just leave it running, and whenever I have time to come in and do like a mission quick or just to save me some time later. So the Xbox time's gonna be a lot longer. But I've been chipping away at that basically all month, and all I have left to do is I have to get all my grenade launchers complete 3 grenade launcher challenges.
Grenade launcher.
Yeah, I struggled through that one, which is basically 50 kills with each grenade launcher. I need one more, and then I need one more skill or gear, and then I just have to do 4 missions with I think like 4 or 5 pieces of gear, which isn't too bad. And then I just have to get like 10 more collectibles. The way I'm gonna end up doing it is I'll just load up another pilot and do another campaign, and then the collectibles carry over, but you can re-get them and it adds to your ticker, which is what I did on the PlayStation side.
Okay.
But literally before we started recording, I was able to pick up freelancer loyalty, autocannon completion, or autocannon challenges, and then the completed mission with basically the highest tier of javelin, which I got by the skin of my teeth. So yeah.
Did you do basically when you did it? Did you basically just follow the PSN profiles trophy guide?
No. So all you really do is there's some RNG to it to get like the gear and the guns and everything. But what you want to do is, when you can, even early on, go into the shop and buy like a legendary weapon, because it'll let you, especially if it's in like an assault rifle or an LMG, and it'll let you rinse through enemies so quickly, and it speeds up your gameplay a lot. And then work on like do your story missions whenever there's a side mission. You do that before you do your story missions, because there's some buggy stuff that goes on. And then make sure you talk to people every time you come back to Fort Tarsis, which you should do after every mission, because that'll boost your loyalties. And there's a little bit of grind at the end, but nothing too crazy. And
does the trophy guide? Is the trophy guide say all this?
Probably.
I'm probably not gonna remember.
Yeah. It's basically just don't buy anything from the shops, don't craft anything until you hit level 30, or I think on Xbox I was level 27 maybe. Or buy stuff from the shops when you know you can like utilize it properly. Like, you don't want to buy a bunch of guns. You only want to buy 2 guns to fill up your 2 gun slots, and then you can buy some skill packs or not skill packs, but like perks. So it's not a hard game. You could, especially since you don't have like, a kid, you'll be able to fly through it in like I could get through the game in about a month if I really sat down and did it. I'm pretty close. I'll have it done next week. But you could probably get it done in like a week or 2 if you really put your balls to it.
That's good to know, because I really want to start. I've been so focused on like Spooktober games.
I was gonna do
Yote too.
What was I gonna do? Dead. Why can't I? Oh, Dead Space. I was gonna do the Dead Space remake, and then I was just like, I'm just gonna commit to Anthem. Just get it done.
Dude, the Dead Space remake is so good.
I have it on Xbox, and I think they gave it away on PlayStation, right? At some point.
Don't do what the guide says. I would recommend starting on the highest difficulty. It sounds intimidating on paper, but it's really not that bad.
Well, you got the plasma cutter.
Yeah, and that's basically what I did. I did the plasma cutter only run on the hardest, and I had so much extra ammo for all my other weapons that I was always fine because I just sold it off.
Yeah. Do they have do the cheat codes still work or no?
No.
Ah, bullshit. That's how I got through the last one. Although, I guess my other question is,
did they fix? It's actually not that hard.
Did they fix that asteroid section? That section sucked. That was the last one I had to get.
Dude, it's so much easier, even on the hardest difficulty on the new one, because they basically just like restructured the entire fight, and you can actually like run around and like basically like shoot at them. It's completely different. You like run around to these different points, and you have to activate these turrets along this, like, it's almost like the canal in Star Wars where he's like flying down the Death Star. And it kind of looks like that, where you're like going down this
I think
like
it's called a trench. Fake nerd. Fake nerd.
whatever. But you basically have to run through and just like avoid the meteors and like turn on these like auto turrets instead. It's so much better.
What was it?
But
I was gonna ask
but
something
yeah,
else.
I would start on the hardest difficulty because it'll save you a whole playthrough, and you have to do 2 anyways because the New Game Plus is where you unlock the markers that you have to collect. And I flew through New Game Plus because on New Game Plus you can drop it down to easy after you already have all the upgrades,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll be used to playing on the hardest difficulty, so easy will literally be like the fucking easiest thing ever. But that's my 2 cents.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Dead Space next. I'm trying to think if I've got if I'm. I mean, I've also I got like an achievement randomly in Trials Fusion. But most in maybe no, I've been basically letting Sammy play Lego Marvel Avengers, and I have like the multipliers on, so he's like my pack mule where I just let him roam around the world. And by the time he's done,
he's
I
like-
have like close to 1 million
he's doing
studs
the-
every time.
He's doing the grind for you.
Yeah, but he doesn't even realize it. He's like, I want to go on the train. I'm like, all right, sit in the train, Spider-Man, and then he sits in there, and then like there's just blue studs everywhere. He calls them coins, but you know he doesn't know. What else? Yeah. The other reason I haven't really been playing a lot of games, I've been watching a shitload of movies and TV this month.
Like spooky stuff.
Yeah, there was a spooky in there. Where's my Blu-ray list? I was
Blu-rays.
severely slacking all year, so I had to play some mad catch-up. So, October, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning, Part 1, but also not really Part 1 anymore, because that's just what it is. Mickey 17, That 70 Show Season 6, Gladiator 2, Requiem for a Dream, Silent Hill, Cool Hand Luke, Red vs. Blue Season 10, Interstellar, Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live, and The Revenant. I literally just finished before we started recording.
Damn, you watched a bunch of shit.
Yeah, and I'm not even done yet. Sammy picked out Train to Busan next.
What do you use to log your like shows and movies?
I've just been using like a notepad, like on the phone. I am fairly heavily entertaining the idea of setting up a NAS at home so that I can just rip all my Blu-rays and have my own Netflix so I don't have to pay a subscription. I can just watch whatever I want.
There you go.
It's expensive though. It's not super cheap, but it's not super expensive either. I'd rather do that than have streaming services.
I used to use an app for that on my PC called Plex.
Yeah. Plex is you can use it from your PC, but you could also just set up like a dedicated like server at home, and then just pull it from there too. Because I think otherwise you have to have a computer that's like always online or something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
So something to do at some point. It'll help me organize all my stuff, and that'll be fun. And then I could, watch whatever I want at work, and when I'm not sleeping.
Very nice.
What have you been playing? I know you've been playing a lot.
Decent amount, yeah. It's kind of been a mixture of retro and current stuff. So,
Jeez, I knocked my mic.
Literally as we speak, I'm playing Sword of the Sea, and
Ooh, very nice.
this game is really testing my patience with the trophies. I thought the big issue was gonna be the whole beat the last boss without taking damage. That took me like all of 30 minutes last night with like maybe 7 or 8 tries. It wasn't that bad. I found a few guides that like made it mostly trivial after figuring it out. But the game decided to. I literally had finished my New Game Plus run as we were talking, like when it wasn't recording for you. And I finished it, and I should have gotten all the final trophies I needed. New Game Plus, 1,000,000 score, beating your previous high score, beating the game under 2 hours. Should have gotten everything. The new high score didn't pop. And I'm like, okay. And so I loaded up the third to last chapter, grinded out more score than I finished with before, Played the last 3 levels again. Finished the game. Nothing popped. Apparently, it doesn't work in chapter select. So I literally have to do another run and make sure that I get higher score than I did the second time I beat the game. I don't understand why I didn't pop the first time, because when I did New Game Plus, I got way more score than I got in my first playthrough.
Listen, this
Like,
is
I don't
this is just
understand.
your karma for, buying trophies and achievements. This is what you get.
I guess so.
Oh,
I guess so.
If you hear a lot of
Um,
banging in the background, it's Amanda's doing some laundry and she's putting
You're just-
stuff in the shelves.
Just murdering people.
Yeah, just probably me because I'm talking about
Okay.
her.
I got my girlfriend to, because I was trying to come up with games for the spooky season. So I got my girlfriend to sit down and play. And by play, I use the term play very loosely. The Quarry with me. She basically just sat there and watched it like a movie and helped me make some decisions. And complained about how terrible the dialogue was, which kind of is in that game. Honestly, it's like probably some of the most cringy it's been, but it's still pretty decent. I enjoyed it. I'm probably gonna go for the plat and just kind of slow burn it, because those games are really tedious and like repetitive because you can't skip anything. And you have to make sure you don't like fuck up decisions or QTEs to get the endings that you're trying to get. And then I also, because they released Until Dawn, the PS5 remake on PS Plus.
Heard
I
that one's
decided, you know
Doody
what?
Butters.
No, it's actually really good so far. I don't understand why people complain about it. It's like definitely superior to the original, at least from what I remember playing it 10 years ago.
The main criticism I heard with it was that you can move the camera around and it literally takes away like some of the scares, like the direction of the game.
Oh, I haven't really noticed that, but
Of course you
yeah,
haven't.
it's still pretty creepy. Like the atmosphere in the game is, I mean, they maintained all of that. The graphics look great. There's a few quality of life stuff.
Those games always have like a star cast. I didn't realize the girl from Modern Family's in it.
Oh, and Corey.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
She's in there. Brenda Song. She's the other big one.
Yeah.
I'm just keep going. I'm just looking at names.
Yeah. But we're only a few hours into that. Already mentioned Sword of the Sea, which is kind of getting on my nerves at this point. What else? Been just slowly, very slowly, grinding out Dave the Diver. I'm only like 9 hours in after like a month because it's been on the back burner mostly. Still enjoying it. What else? Oh, I beat the this is like a few weeks ago, but I beat the OG Resident Evil Director's Cut on PlayStation 1 with retro achievements. I did a Jill and a Chris playthrough, and I'm at like I don't know, like 90% of the achievements, or like 85 or something like that. It's actually it holds up pretty well. Obviously it's not as good as a remake, but it has a whole different vibe to it. A few people in the Discord were basically arguing that it doesn't make sense to play that version anymore because it's inferior and it's exactly the same as the remake. And it's really not. Like, the vibe is completely different. The gameplay mechanics are pretty different. Like, it's a whole different thing. I still think it's worth playing personally, but I'm one of those weirdos that likes playing the original versions of games. I'm like halfway through Silent Hill 2 on PS2, and goddamn, that game is fucking like creeping me out, dude. Like, I was playing it in the dark, and I was playing it with headphones, and like the music in those games just fucks with you. Like it's Akira Yamaoka, I think that's the composer. He's known for like just basically making music in Silent Hill games that just sounds like unsettling ass like sounds.
Look, if I can make it through the movie, you can make it through the game.
Dude, the movie ain't shit.
Movie was actually decent.
My girlfriend doesn't like scary movies, and she didn't think it was scary. No, it's a decent movie. Don't get me wrong, but it's like it's not even remotely scary.
Nah, it's.
But yeah, but like the game, I'm like, goddamn! Like I thought the first one was like creepy. Like I got through the first one also like last month, But the second one's like on a whole nother level. I don't know what it is, but it's much more like menacing. It just like kind of it gets to you more, you know? But I plan on getting through that probably in the next week, and then I'll probably start the remake sometime next month. What else? I think that's pretty much it. I have a stack of games I'm looking at that I'm gonna try to get to by the end of the year.
Don't we all?
Yeah,
I've
that's pretty much it. I've been watching a bunch of scary movies with my girlfriend too. I watched. I didn't watch this with her because she doesn't like Terrifier movies, but I watched the third one finally of Terrifier. Have you watched those movies?
The creepy clown guy.
Yeah, those movies are fucked up. Like, they make like the Friday the 13th and like Halloween movies look like a fucking E for everyone.
Did you
like the shit that he does in those movies is so fucked.
Did you watch
like
Black
I
Phone?
kind of feel gross watching them. Yeah, Black Phone was pretty good.
Black Phone was really good. The second one came out. It was supposed to be decent.
I
He
didn't know that
basically
was the
becomes
second
Freddy
one.
Krueger.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good. My girlfriend said she would give me an extra. I can't remember if I told you before, but basically, she hates scary movies.
Mhm.
And we basically made a deal where I will not ask her to watch scary movies until October, and then October, it's all bets are off. I can ask her to watch as many as I want without her saying no.
Oh, what's a good scary movie to make her watch?
It's hard to find like scary, like legitimately scary movies.
Make her watch Serbian films.
Serbia, is that what it's called?
Oh, dude, don't even entertain that idea. It's a terrible movie. It was not age gated on YouTube for a while, dude. It is one of the most. I had to literally turn away at one scene, in particular. Is
it basically just like a snuff film?
Borderline, yeah, pretty much.
That's basically what the Terrifier movies are. Like but like I felt gross watching it. Like I'm like, people actually enjoy this shit. I just watched out of morbid curiosity because I'd already watched the other two, and I'm like, well, I gotta watch the third one now. And I was just like, by the end of it, I was like, it's like playing The Last of Us 2. It's like you just don't feel good after watching it. Like, I'm like, now I'm just like, I don't know. I just feel like I need to take a shower.
It's a good scary movie. I'm trying to think.
They're like I said, they're hard to find. Like
movies, of course.
We watched The Grudge. I haven't seen that since I was a teenager, and that movie scared the shit out of me as a teenager. We watched The Grudge. I'm like, this movie's not that scary anymore.
Oh, make her watch Stay Alive if you can find it.
I'm so desensitized to horror media now, except for games like Silent Hill. Some of those games, they still fuck me up. But wait, what is it called? Stay Alive?
Stay Alive. Yeah, it's the one with the haunted video game. Frankie Muniz is in it.
Is that actually any good?
It's better than it has any right to be, but it's not great. It's a fun watch.
We watched it's on Netflix. We watched the Until Dawn movie.
Oh, that's on Netflix already?
Yeah, it's decent. Like I don't like if we're talking like video game movies, I would say it's probably like it's probably a solid like 6, 7. Like it's actually not bad. It's very different from the game though. Like the premise of it, it's kind of like Groundhog's Day, where they have to like keep repeating almost the same night over and over again and figure out how to like get past it without spoiling too much.
I just looked up Stay Alive. It's not Eli Roth. The people in the movie include Frankie Muniz. These are the most popular names: Frankie Muniz, Sophia Bush, Jimmy Simpson, Milo Ventimiglia, Adam Goldberg.
There's a bunch of people in it.
And Wendell Pierce. He's a big actor.
Wendell.
Alex Krieg. She was in Silent Hill. Huh.
Nice.
It all comes full circle. I'm really trying to think. I feel like I watched I'm gonna look at my little notepad list. See about a scary movie that maybe I've watched at some point.
We're probably gonna watch. Maybe tomorrow we're gonna watch. They just released Weapons on HBO Max, so I've heard that one's good. Made by the same people who made Barbarian.
Yeah.
Which Barbarian was pretty creepy. So.
I've really watched aside from Silent Hill and Walking Dead. I haven't really watched my less quote unquote scary stuff recently.
Yeah.
Walking Dead: The Ones Who Live, pretty good. That's the one.
What is it called?
Walking Dead: The Ones Who Live. It's the one with Rick and Michonne.
What's the movie?
It's a miniseries.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like 6 episodes.
We kind of gave up on Walking Dead like second or third last season. Basically when I mean, the show's hella old at this point, but basically Negan at this point like was kind of on their side. It was like right before the spinoff started with what's her face?
Dude, they had like 6 spin-offs.
I know. I'm kind of like over it at this point.
The
Like we
spin-offs aren't
finally got to the
bad,
point.
but
Well, we
it's like,
finally got
just
to the
continue the
point
show.
like yeah. Like we ended up getting to the point where like we weren't even enjoying watching the show anymore, and we're like, why waste our time? Let's just watch something else.
The last few seasons weren't bad though. I thought they really stuck the landing, even though, like in the second half of the last season, they start introducing like evolving zombies. Like the
Mhm.
zombies started being able to open doors and climb on things now, and it was like, wow. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Has a great ending though. I will say the ending is good. What was I gonna say? Where was I? You were talking about games you want to finish for the year. I thought it'd be fun to bring up. I'm doing like an alphabet challenge, kind of, sort of, but not really. Where I'm trying to get through some of my backlog games, and in order to move on to the next letter and have it count, quote unquote, I have to complete I have to complete A before I can go to B before I can go to C. But if I complete a game, like let's say I just decided to play, I'm doing Anthem now, so that'll be A. Let's say I decided to do Crash Bandicoot for some reason.
Do you have to platinum it, or is it just beating it?
Oh, I'm talking about like full completion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
But
Yeah,
like
I
if I were to do Crash Bandicoot now before I finish Anthem or before I finish a B game, it wouldn't count. So when I get back to C, I have to pick a C game. So shooting for Anthem now,
So
and then
I'm assuming Crash Bandicoot, you only have to do one of them for it to count. You don't have to do the whole trilogy, since they're
I
technically
would
like,
count it. I would count it just one game, as whatever the list is.
Yeah, I hear you.
So I'm doing Anthem now, and then for B, I'm planning on doing Banjo-Tooie because I never actually played that one.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yep.
Are you gonna do the one on Rare Replay?
Yeah, the one with achievements.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And then
Oh yeah.
for C, I am planning on doing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019.
Okay.
I need.
Do you
like,
already have your entire alphabet picked out?
I have it picked out, but it's gonna change.
It'll probably, yeah. I was gonna say.
I wanted to make sure I had a game for every letter, which I do between Xbox and PlayStation. But I'm like, I think I put like Dying Light for D, and I'm like, maybe I'll do Dead Rising 4. Like, we'll see where I'm hanging those days.
I did something kind of similar to what you're doing a few years ago, like a couple years ago, but I didn't really like focus on, oh, I have to do A and then I have to do B. It was kind of like just keeping a list of like games I was doing.
You do do the game, and it's like, oh, I need an A game, or you're like, oh, I'll just do this S game, and that'll count for my S.
Yeah, exactly.
I figured this would be a little more of a
like,
challenge.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like the idea, but I'm also trying to just play when I want to play right now because
yeah, for sure.
I'm kind of all challenged out over the last year.
What am I gonna say? I forgot to mention it with Anthem, dude. I am so excited to be done with Anthem. Not because it's necessarily bad, but because and this happened when I finished the PlayStation version, I forgot what it's like to just play a game that you can pause and not have to worry about being kicked.
Oh yeah, it's because Anthem you can't pause, huh?
You can't pause it, and then if you're idle for too long, it'll kick you out of the game and back.
Even if you're playing solo.
So if you're, I think I mentioned it earlier, if you're playing and you're in I think it's called Fort Tarsis, which is your hub world. If you're in there, you're good to go. But once you go into the main world, that's when like you have to, when you're flying around your javelin, that's when you have to actually be mindful of being idle, which sucks. And sometimes the servers drop you and it blows dongers. So yeah,
sounds like a great time,
dude. I can't wait to be done with it, just to go back to games you can pause. It's such
don't play Dark Souls.
Well, that's kind of different because I also don't have to worry in Dark Souls about getting booted off a server.
I know. I'm just messing with you.
I love Dark Souls. So
Yeah,
much.
I need to go. I need to go back to Bloodborne at some point
Um,
before they release the remake, and then I'm like, well, I'm not playing the original anymore.
I was about to say that that's never gonna happen
I don't know.
at this point.
I feel like it. I feel like this. I feel like it still will. I think they're. I feel like they're just like fucking just hanging on to it. You know what I mean?
It's
But,
got to be something's tied up with the rights to it. Like
mhm.
it's got to be like it's got to be like both sides have to agree to it. Like oh, what's his name? Who's the director? Oh, Miyazaki.
Oh yeah.
Which one of my coworkers who's really into film was under the impression that the director of Bloodborne was also the Studio Ghibli guy, because both their last names are
What?
Miyazaki.
Oh yeah. I mean, I guess I could. That's kind of funny though.
But speaking of games that'll never come out, Gary, um, I did delete Discord off my phone just to try and get some semblance of, sanity back. Deleted Reddit off my phone too. Most of
I
my
took a few days off. I was like, I just turned off notifications basically for a little
I
bit.
don't
'Cause I was like, yeah.
I don't miss either of them on my phone because they would like consume my days, and I really need to focus on work recently. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so I loaded them. I booted up my computer to record this, and I saw I had 4 notifications, Gary. And let me tell you what, fun, listeners, trophy achievement hunters. There was a comment a while back. Let me see. Let me see if I can find the thread. Cause yeah, here we go. Here's the thread. We're going back to it. Gary said something along the lines. Oh yeah, June 19th. Whenever Halo MCC comes to PSN, my completion percentage is gonna plummet. You with me, Colin? Lol. I respond, never gonna
Lol.
happen. MCC can't really be monetized after purchase and is in a really rough shape. Not worth fixing, and they can just release each Halo remastered individually. That was in June. Gary says, I guess we'll see, with a Keenan gif. So then I respond, a gentleman's wager, $50. It doesn't show up in the next 2 years.
$50 make you holla.
Which I'm not seeing anything that you actually accepted the wager.
I don't think I actually did.
I don't
No.
think you did.
I don't think I did either.
No. So then one of the other goobers in there, Green Gorilla, he says some things. We go back and forth a little bit, just talking about it.
I had completely forgotten about it,
So
and
did
then
I.
like he randomly was like, "Yeah,
So did I.
sure."
And then they announced Halo. Campaign Evolved? They're calling it. Because it's not combat
campaign. Yeah, it's campaign.
which I'm
which
looking
is-
forward to
yeah.
because it's
It looks good.
Unreal 5 and 3 bonus missions in the beginning, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I watched the trailer last night. It looks good.
Then Green Gorilla comes in here and starts a wildfire, stating that I owe Gary $50 because they announced that Halo is coming to PlayStation, and I'm like, do they not have like reading class in the Sony Pony stables? Because last I checked, MCC still not confirmed, and I was right that they're just gonna do I mean, it was heavily rumored at the time, but they're just gonna do the individual games. If Halo does well, that seems to be what they're gonna do.
Reading is more of a suggestion.
It's true, and then I'm being called salty and whatever, but I was if you had agreed to it, I was gonna say that you owe me the $50 out of attempted stolen victory, but we can leave it there. Just a fun
Yeah,
little
I never-
Discord romp.
I never officially agreed. So I was like, eh.
Yeah, I don't remember if we talked about it on here, but yeah, MCC would be such an undertaking with how broken it is, because it also wouldn't make sense to re-release MCC on Xbox, like the fixed version.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's Discord.
Yep.
You bunch of goobers in here, and everyone's like, someone goes, well, you can never win the bet because they could always release it tomorrow, and I was like, well, I said 2 years. So, someone respond to it? Nah. Okay. Oh no, Slugger posted a cheating meme of Halo with PlayStation, and then Xbox is in the cuck chair. That's funny. Did you see that thing Slugger just posted?
No, hold on.
Dude, it's good. It's Halo is like holding PlayStation, and it's like, "Are you sure?" And Xbox is in the corner saying, "Yes." That is hysterical. No, that's awesome that Halo's going over though.
Yeah,
And
that's cool.
they're gonna do it the exact same way they're probably gonna do it with Gears, where they're gonna release each game if they're successful enough, and then instead of getting like what $40 to $60 one time, maybe 80 one time, it's gonna be. I mean, unless they have some other plan of like release the first one and then it'll bring people over to the Xbox ecosystem, which I don't.
I freaking hate that shit.
I could sort of understand that strategy like years ago, but with the way they're going now, where they want games everywhere to maximize their profit, I don't see that being the case.
I just find it annoying because like they gave that years ago. It was what 2015 or something. They gave that remake treatment to Gears 1, and then they never did to any of the rest of them. I'm like, come on, guys.
Well, they had already Gears 1, I think, what was it? Ultimate Edition, I think, was tied into some anniversary, but then at that point, all the other Gears games had like performance enhancements on the Xbox already. Like it wasn't as substantial as like Gears 1 to the Gears Ultimate, but
it's just so jarring going from like that to the other ones, you know?
Oh yeah, even though Gears 3 still holds up pretty well. But yeah, comparatively.
Yeah, like I think they still all hold up. The ones that are backwards compatible.
Oh,
but it's still like going from like, you know, the newer game to not. It's just but
yeah. God, I love Gears. I'm so excited to go back in and play more now that Anthem's gonna be done soon. Because I am I think I'm at like 6% towards seriously, so I'm at like 600 kills.
I still go back and forth with wanting to get that plat. It's just it's such a grind, dude.
Oh, for sure. That's why I'm gonna do like a couple hundred kill stretches. Like I'm just gonna chip away at that. Like there's no way I could just commit all my time to that. But dude, there was a couple weeks ago, I don't remember if I said it on an episode I recorded or not, but I had like a full on like 360 moment where I got in a lobby and me and these guys literally ran train for like must have been like 13 matches straight. Damn. And we were just having such a blast playing. We all just friended each other. But on the
are we best friends now?
Dude, it was crazy fun. And then there was some smack talk between the lobbies. It was fun. It was like a 360.
Was it smack talk or smackerly talk?
Dude, I was talking.
Oh, I know you were talking.
Dude, I'm doggy dude at that game though. Like unless I hit some weird stride, like I'm terrible at Gears. But I'm terrible
too. Although you were like, compared to me and Jason when we were playing, like you were like freaking godlike. We were fucking awful.
Dude, well Jason just sucks in general, you know?
Damn.
He knows what he did.
You should fly to his house and tell him that to his face.
I'll do it. You want to dox him right now?
Yeah, I'll give you his address.
Nice. I thought I had something else to talk about. I didn't really plan on
be nice. He's like the only other person that listens to your podcast.
That's true. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else to really discuss.
You don't have any spooky games you're gonna play? You said Dead Space, perhaps.
Well, I mean, yeah, Dead Space probably. Let me think.
We only have like a week left in the month, anyways. But
I'm peeved that the 360 version of Costume Quest 2 just never goes on sale because it's the only one I haven't finished, and I love Costume Quest.
Costume Quest is so good. I've done the original like a few times. It's really good.
I'm trying to think spooky games. Let me see. I wanted to get back into Dying Light. I wanted to do Dead Rising 4, Dead Space. It's really weird that all these games start with D.
I know, right?
I wanted to hop back into Resident Evil Village. Because I haven't touched that since.
I need to replat that.
What was it? The Mercenaries mode was such a pain, but then I guess one of the DLCs they gave you Lady Dimitrescu, and she apparently makes it stupid easy.
Apparently, yeah. Her and Chris make it like trivial.
And I have all that big DLC to do too. Like I haven't touched it. I've got Resident Evil.
That does make me happy though. So because I eventually I want to go back and get the platinum again, and
What do you
that's
mean
like the
again?
biggest thing. Because I got it on my old profile,
Oh, okay.
but I don't have it on this profile.
Is it one of the ones that has a PS4, PS5 version?
Yeah, and I got both.
But
it was kind of annoying.
You salty boy. You paid for that?
It was no. It was kind of annoying though because I had to
because that's a far off guess.
Whatever.
Don't make me pull out my Alex Jones voice.
It was fucking annoying because I had to like make strategic saves. Basically I'd have to like save before the last like statue or whatever, and then like get it on the PS4 version, and then get it on the PS5 version, and then I think I had to beat the game an extra like the last boss an extra like 3 or 4 times too when I did both versions, because like obviously it doesn't just auto pop everything. It was kind of annoying. I wouldn't do it again. When I replat it, I'm just gonna do the PS5 version.
So yeah, hopefully. Oh, State of Decays I want to play too. There's so many spooky games. Well, maybe not spooky, but just Halloween-esque games.
Yeah.
I've been more in the movie space right now, just because I'm really trying to clear off my bookshelf. I'm doing a pretty dang good job too. And
Very nice.
So yeah, Train to Busan is gonna be next, and then I'll probably follow that up with Peninsula, and then I feel like I have another scary movie sitting on my shelf. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not quite sure. Oh, not so much scary, but if she hasn't seen it, show your girlfriend Ready or Not.
What's that one again?
Oh, it's Samara Weaving, Adam Brody, and I can't remember the other guy's name, but he's a decently well-known actor. It's a girl marries into like a board game family, like Empire, and then they have a tradition.
Oh, would they like hunt the person or whatever?
Yes. So they have a tradition where they pick
I remember that. Yeah.
The new person picks a card, and whatever the card is, that's the game they play, and no one's picked Ready or Hide and Seek, because if that happens, the family made a deal with the devil years ago to be famous and successful.
Yeah,
and they got.
It's almost like more of a thriller.
Dude, it's so funny too. It's fun. It's not so much scary, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Oh, show her The Boy.
The Boy?
Yes, The Boy.
What's that one?
It's the one with Maggie from The Walking Dead. I think her name's Laurie Cohen, and she goes and she takes care of a house, and she has to babysit a porcelain doll. But the porcelain doll's haunted, or maybe not. That's kind of the twist of the movie.
Oh, I think I remember that too.
I've seen the twist, and it's just as terrifying as a haunted doll.
What's the actress's name again?
Lauren. I think it's Lauren Cohen.
Wrong. Her name is my wife.
My wife.
My wife.
I can never tell. Is it Lauren Cohen or?
No, I've always had a fat crush on her.
Lauren Cohen, yeah, dude. Ever since Supernatural.
Yeah. Oh, dude, 100%. She's super fine in that.
So she's pretty good in The Walking Dead, Dead City. She was good in with Negan. The crazy thing is, they're in like the same series like constantly. Like they were both in Supernatural. They're both in The Walking Dead. And do you know what other divisive popular quote unquote, let's call it divisive superhero film that they are both in? And it's
film?
Yes, and this is me you're talking to, so that should give you a big hint.
It's something DC related then.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I'm trying to think of what I haven't seen.
It's I'll shorten it down. It's a DCEU movie with Benjamin Affleck.
Like the newest is it Batman vs Superman?
Yeah, they're both in there.
Oh,
they
maybe
play
I haven't.
They play Batman's parents.
Oh, I remember now. Yeah, you're right.
Dude, it was crazy. And like when they were talking about doing like the Flash movie and they were gonna do Flashpoint, I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And it never turned out this way, but I'm like, are you telling me we're gonna get Jeffrey Dean Morgan back as the Batman that kills people, fighting Lauren Cohen as the Joker? Which would have been awesome, but it never turned out that way, which is upsetting. That could have been such a cool movie if they did the Flashpoint right, but whatever.
Dude, after watching some of the behind the scenes with the actor who plays Art the Clown in Terrifier, seeing like his like Joker impressions and stuff, I'm like, dude, he would be so good as Joker. Like when you get a chance, look up that actor, and like he's actually done. I think he actually made a YouTube video.
David
basically
Howard Thornton?
like, yeah,
creepy looking dude.
I know.
Oh, he's in those Steamboat Willie movie.
I guess.
Steamboat Willie, quote unquote. He's playing Mickey Mouse in Screamboat, which is the public domain Mickey Mouse movie, horror movie.
Oh, the one that's like the Winnie the Pooh and all that other shit. Yeah.
51% Rotten Tomato. That's better than I would have expected.
Those movies look so stupid.
Oh, for sure, but it's literally like we can do this.
They're almost like so stupid that I want to watch them though.
Oh yeah, I think that they're not shooting for high art. Like they know what they're doing.
No, I know. Yeah.
Dude, this guy looks like he could play like a demented Walt Disney too.
Yeah, he's really good. Basically the clown's persona in those movies is like he's basically like a fucking serial killer, but he's also like a clown. Like the whole time he's like making fun of his victims, but he doesn't talk.
Mm-hmm.
He literally is like a silent clown, but he like the whole time he'll like murder somebody's family member in front of them, and they'll start like screaming, and he'll like look and he'll like point and laugh at him and like do like the boo-hoo face and stuff. Like it's almost like it's like slasher horror comedy, like just because of like the faces that he makes and stuff like that. It's kind of crazy. You should check one out when you get a chance. The first one is the weakest of the three because they hadn't really like
found. I thought 3 was really where it kind of like hits its stride.
Yeah, 3 is, I would say, the best. It's the most fucked up though because he actually kills kids.
No bueno.
So that might be a little bit difficult for. I don't like. It was difficult for me, and I don't even have children, and so I would think that parents are probably like, "Fuck, what the hell?" Like,
shit gets way more difficult to watch when you got a kid.
I imagine, yeah.
I think that's where we should call it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I gotta get to bed soon. I believe the plan for now is to take this bi-weekly. I think you wanted to do.
Yeah, like every other week,
which probably makes sense. I'm gonna see about having a different, piece of content up on the off weeks, maybe like just gameplay stuff. But we'll see where that is. That probably honestly works pretty good for me because otherwise, I mean, a week in Daddy Ray time is not a lot of time to, play a variety of things. And I don't feel like coming back next week and being like, still working on Anthem.
All right.
So, thank you everyone for listening. Thank you everyone for staying subscribed. We didn't lose subscribers, which is cool.
Hey,
Jason, get better. And
get better.
But yeah, everyone go play the algorithm game. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Goodbye.
Bye.
So glad I recorded all that.